Hey everyone, what's up? Tomas Dunbar here, the founder and CEO of the Virtual Tour Sales Group. I'm very excited to be able to show you and announce the new product in our lineup, which is the Virtual Experience Agency. Over the past 2 years, and especially over the past 12 months, we initially launched the Virtual Tour Sales Accelerator program, which was all about helping you put a couple of steps in place to build a sustainable business in the virtual experience space. Now, what we've done is since then is we've moved to an agency approach, working specifically with clients one-on-one to help them put the sales and marketing foundations in place to help them grow their business, but also get a better understanding of what is needed to be successful in this space. Then we switched to software to accommodate some of our clients' needs, cut their costs, and keep everything centralized under one platform. So this brings me then to the Virtual Experience Agency. So the Virtual Experience Agency is a collection of all this research, analytics data that we have collected over the past 2 years, working with clients, talking to industry experts, and just, I suppose, being involved in the industry on a day-to-day basis. So in this program, there's a couple of things that we're going to cover. It doesn't go into any one industry specific. What you can do is you can refer back to the initial Virtual Tour Sales Accelerator course for industry-specific information. But what we'll be doing is we'll be breaking down the key components that are necessary for growth in terms of sales, marketing, operations, and delivery. So let's just give you a quick run through this now. So the first section of this is the VEA model. So this is what we've called the Virtual Experience Agency model. The goal of this is to turn your virtual tour business into a virtual experience agency. And why this is necessary is that the landscape of the virtual experience industry is changing. In 2022 into 2023, I predict that there's going to be a rise in agencies and larger organizations using these services. A lot of virtual tour providers are going to lose clients because there'll be an emergence of other platforms, other innovations and solutions that are using 360 content in a greater capacity in terms of analytics, in terms of marketing, and also starting to feed into artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms to better inform marketing campaigns moving forward. And this is the way the industry is moving. Because it's still an infant industry, there still is so many opportunities that you can capitalize on today. But if you really want to survive and grow in 2022 and 2023, you need to look at how an agency will approach this and turn your virtual tour hobby or business into an agency that wins customers at ease, attracts higher paying clients, and allows you to charge a subscription and collect yearly and monthly renewals. So the main areas that are going to be covered in this program are going to be, say, inbound marketing and outbound sales. I'm going to be able to track this with our virtual tour sales tracker, and then also we're going to show you some software that we actually developed ourselves that you'll have access to, a light version with this. And if you want, I suppose, software that has more features, capabilities, and more access for your team, you can upgrade to that. But there is a light version that we do include with this that includes all landing pages that you will need, some examples that you'll need to target new industries, return on investment calculator so you can showcase to your clients how you can actually create value for them, and content portals and implementation guides so you can actually have a conversation with clients about the results that you're going to help them achieve, and then actually have the backup and the foundations to be able to deliver on what you say. And that's very important, because what separates the 1% from the 99% is results. Without results, you can't develop case studies, you can't develop testimonials, and without those, the foundations for your sales and marketing will be like building your house on a foundation of sand. It's going to crumble. It's not a good, solid foundation moving forward that will help you and help you grow. So then we have, say, the inbound marketing success for virtual experience agencies. So this includes, say, the appointment scheduling machine, and we're going to focus on LinkedIn for organic lead generation. We have a 12-month content marketing strategy that you can use and implement and automate in only a couple of days and put on an autopilot for the entire year. And the web page strategy. So this is our landing page bundle that you have access to in this, and we'll go through a little bit of, say, SEO and some other factors that are built into that, and then 12 months email marketing nurturing campaign. So again, this would be for, say, the Virtual Tour Sales Pro members that have access to our overall software platform. But we do have a couple of we do have a couple of other options that you can go with, very cheap, say $10-15 a month if you want to just hook that up to the landing pages. So we do have those campaigns running in the background to turn cold leads or warm leads into hot leads that will book appointments. Then we have the outbound sales multiplier. So the outbound sales is, I suppose, the backbone of any business. You need to be able to put the things in place in inbound marketing to attract leads to you, but also you need to have good outbound strategy so you can go direct to market. Once you identify who your customers are, once you have the foundations in place, you want to be able to go to them in a targeted manner that you know gets results. So what we've done is you would have seen that we would have done interviews and demos and discussions with industry experts over the past 12 months especially. And the whole purpose behind this was that we could pick the brains of people who knew more than we do and apply that to the virtual tour industry, test that out with our clients, and then build that into a program that is easily followed, easily replicated, and easily scaled. So the areas that we're going to be focusing on when it comes to outbound marketing or outbound sales is going to be LinkedIn, cold email, and cold calling. And we have a strategy that combines all three of these together to get better conversions, better replies, and turn leads into customers. Then we have, say, the video message follow-up formula. So once a lead is triggered, once something comes in on, I suppose, through these campaigns, whether it's LinkedIn, email, or cold calling, and we do have then a follow-up procedure that we know gets better conversions from, say, lead to appointment booked for this. So then once we have the inbound marketing in place, the outbound sales in place, then we want to look at, say, scaling your virtual experience agency. And this is really about combining the inbound strategy and the outbound strategy to book more appointments. The number one key performance indicator that we're looking at throughout this is booked appointments. Without booked sales appointments, you can't get new customers. The object should not be to get sales, it should be to book appointments. If you're booking, say, 20 appointments a month and you're only converting, say, 5 of those appointments into sales, that's a big issue. So first of all, we want to get appointments in. Then we want to actually optimize the process so we're converting more of those appointments into customers. And that's what we help you do in this program. So then scaling your team, hiring appointment setters. So we have this whole program set up for startup businesses to existing and profitable virtual tour businesses to marketing agencies that want to utilize this model to drag more revenue out of their existing customer base. So one way that we do this is through scaling our team. And what we've done in the past 2 years is we have anywhere from 2 to 4 VAs at any one time handling our sales and marketing process. A lot of it is automated, but it does need a personal and a manual touch as well, because that's what we find gets the best results. A combination of automated and personalized works best. So what we've done in this is we show you how you can actually hire virtual assistants to scale your sales and your marketing, especially the sales side of it. And we have everything that you need to get up and get a VA or a sales assistant up and running off the ground. We tell you where to find them. We tell you what to pay them and how to hire them, and how to actually pay them on a commission basis and a small base salary, just to ensure that they keep interested and they stay part of your team for a long time to come. And then we actually have all the plans that they follow for tracking, in terms of time tracking, in terms of activity tracking, so you know that you're getting the most out of your VA and they're actually helping you build a virtual experience agency. So then how to become a niche industry expert. This is something that we would have covered in detail in the first part of our program, the Virtual Tour Sales Accelerator. And really that's about putting the 4 steps in place. Step 1 is over delivering for your clients. Step 2 is getting a testimonial or a case study out of it. Step 3 is building a new offer around this case study, this testimonial, this customer. And step 4 is repeating the process and scaling. And really the only way to reach the highest value projects in this industry is becoming a niche industry expert. And this is something that is going to increase in 2022 and 2023. There is going to be an emergence of niche industry specialist virtual tour businesses. And these businesses will make it virtually impossible for many smaller virtual tour providers to compete with them. Because if a business is looking at, if a potential client is looking at 2 businesses on paper, say your website or your business covers, say, real estate, hospitality, construction, medical, dental, auto dealers, and they are in, say, the auto dealer space. So if they're looking at your website and your prices, you look like somebody a jack of all trades that covers everything. But then they're looking at a competitor's website who only focuses on auto dealers. They have a case study of a previous client that they've worked with, that they helped them get from A to B, saying 5% increase in leads and a 10% increase in conversions. Who do you think they're going to pick? And this is a very basic, I suppose, understanding of this, but it's very relevant, and it's something that every virtual tour business should be aspiring to move towards, because it is really the only approach that is going to build 6-7 figure businesses in the virtual tour space. And it is possible, because we have seen that on our side of the business. We have seen some of our clients go from 0 to $250,000 in their very first year by focusing on a niche market approach, getting a client, getting the most out of it in terms of results, case studies, building a specialized business and offers around that. Sometimes 50 times their pricing when it comes to the next client, and scaling it from there. So it is possible, and you should be moving and aspiring to move towards that. So then we're going to have a look at subscription, how you can actually build a recurring income model. And again, this is very much tied into, I suppose, our philosophy in the virtual tour industry, is that the main driver behind these services should be results, getting results for your clients. And I know that there's, I suppose, a lot of noise in terms of the virtual tour space in subscription models and how you should be charging this and what you should be charging. But the fact of the matter is that most people charging subscriptions at the moment can be easily replaced. They're charging subscriptions without value. Clients are paying hosting because they're used to paying hosting for websites, for other services, for their software, for their sales and marketing. So they're not blinking an eyelid at it. But once somebody comes in with a better offer that actually has a structure in place, so they're paying a subscription and they're actually getting added value every month, every quarter for this, they will blow your offer out of the water. So we're going to have a look at this and show you how to set up your subscription model in the correct manner, so you keep clients long term, so you have upsell opportunities along the way also. And then closing sales. So closing sales, I suppose, this is our bread and butter. This is what we've been helping clients do for the past 2 years. And really the focus and the methodology we use is that we want to find out as much as possible about a business's current operations. We'll know exactly how virtual tours can apply to their industry. And then we want to find a sweet point along the way to get them from their current situation to their desired result. And that's really the bottom line is it a good fit? Can you present it in a way that is a good fit? And that's what we take you through in this section. So then agency delivery and operations. So the customer onboarding process, we do have, so also I suppose it's important to note that in this, in each section, we have a lot of these things, I suppose they're video content, text content, but also they link out to some of the existing resources that we've already created in the group. We'll show you how it fits into this process. There's also a lot of new resources that have been built for this program, the Virtual Experience Agency, and there's a lot more included within that as well that you can't see, I suppose, on this demo video or this introduction video. So the new customer onboarding process. If you can onboard a customer in a manner that creates confidence in them, you'll have a better chance of referrals, upsells, cross-sells. Also, when you come to larger organizations, when it comes to the negotiation process, the discussion process, they want to know about what is your process behind creating and implementing a virtual experience solution. And if you apply our new customer onboarding process to this, it'll excite them, but also it'll create confidence in them that you can deliver on what you're setting out to deliver. And that is one of the big factors behind scaling to larger projects and especially larger clients. Then the client portal implementation guides. This is something that we would have included in the Virtual Tour Sales Accelerator, the first program. But again, we're including it in this, and we have some new designs, some new implementation guides, and really the focus on this is about getting the customer from A to B, not providing a photography service like 99% of the market. You want to provide a solution around the virtual experience services, and with that, you need to be able to implement the content to get results for your client. And that's what this section covers. Then we have quarterly meetings and converting yearly renewals. And really, this is just about satisfying your clients' needs and fulfilling on what you've told them that you're going to fulfill on, and then being able to convert them on a yearly basis set new objectives, new goals, and then go from there. So I hope that gives you a good overview of that. There's no real, I suppose, recommended way to go through this. What we do is, we would recommend that you go through the first section first to get an overview of everything, and then you can simply jump between the sections, go between the resources, and ask us any questions, either by email to myself or Cyrus, or through our Facebook group.